Today on CWN, it's Teachers Appreciation Week.
And students talk about their summer plans. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Maddie. And today is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Mrs. Luna's Lifetime Nutritions class has been extremely busy lately working on getting their food handler's permit. She and the students who got their permit are here to talk about the advantages by getting your food handler's permit and how to get your own at home. Let's send it over now.
Good morning, Calallen. I'm here with Miss Luna, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about y'all's food handler's test.
So this week we took our food handler's test in our Lifetime Wellness and Nutrition class. This is an important thing to have. This certification is so that way we can be in the kitchen and we're certified to handle the food and do all the proper procedures for maybe if there's spills or anything hot, anything cold, the students will know exactly what to do.
I'm also here with these three students, so can you guys tell us what's important and why you need this?
It's important because once you're certified, you can get a job in a restaurant or work in a concession stand.
It's another certification I can have on my resume to help me get a job.
This certificate lasts for 2 years, so in those 2 years you can get a job with the food handler certificate.
Thank you, and back to the studio.
Michael just got his Vet Med certification, and JJ spoke to him to see how he did this amazing accomplishment.
Hey cats, it's JJ. Today I'm talking to Michael Martin about his awesome Vet Med certification. So, what do you guys do in that class?
Well, we learn how to diagnose animals and how to treat them, how to administer medication to them as well.
And if you have any suggestions for people in the future that would want to take Vet Med class, what are your suggestions?
Well, you should take the class if you definitely want to pursue becoming a veterinarian in the future. It's definitely a good class to help learn about different stuff like that.
Okay, thank you, and back to the studio.
Mrs. Swanson, a teacher, a part of the Academic Booster Club, played a big role into the dinner for the top 10% graduates of 2025. Let's send it over to her now to see what it means to be a part of the top 10% of the high school.
Hi, I'm Quinn. I'm here with Ms. Swanson. Ms. Swanson, I heard you held a party for the graduation of 2025. What's going on?
Hi, yes, I'm a member of the Academic Booster Club. It's the same group of wonderful parents who give you the coupons when you are on the honor roll each grading period. And yesterday we held a banquet for the top 10% of the graduating class. It's one of our favorite things to do each year is to celebrate those seniors who have really worked hard all 4 years and are graduating with the highest honors. They're just wonderful kids, and it's a great time to celebrate with them and their parents.
Thank you very much. Back to you.
As we know, the school year is coming to an end, which means it's time to make your summer bucket list. We spoke to some students to see what they are excited to do over their summer.
Hey Calallen, I'm going to go interview some students and teachers about their summer plans.
My name is Michael Anderson, and for the summer I'm going to be a dean at Sea City Work Camp, and I'm going to be going to a tennis camp or two. That's about it.
Hi, I'm Miss Dunn. This summer, me and my husband are going to be visiting some family, so we're going to go to Dallas and Oklahoma. And then in July, we're going to go to Disney World and Universal Studios. So I'm excited.
Hi, my name is Zoe, and this summer I am a team leader at Sea City, so I'll be doing that for a week. I also will be doing lots of tennis tournaments to get my UTR up for upcoming colleges, and I will also be doing lots of traveling.
Morning Cats, it's Coach Ashburn, and this summer I plan to go back to Roatan, Honduras, a little island off the coast of Honduras, and hang out. We go down there, snorkel, scuba dive, have a little bit of, you know, what's going on there. And then after that, I'm debating going to Guadalupe Peak in West Texas and climb the highest peak in Texas and look down on all y'all. Back to the studio.
Attention all seniors, you need to turn in everything that you borrowed from the school. Mrs. Lines is here to talk about what you need to do before you graduate.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Miss Lyons, the librarian. So I know it's the end of the year, so what all do the seniors need to turn in?
So seniors, you need to be turning in any textbooks to the book room to Miss Pat, Chromebooks, anything you may still have from coaches, everything you need to get back to the appropriate place, like I just said. So make sure you get that taken care of. You have to have everything turned in. If you have any fines, those need to be paid as well before we go to graduation practice. So take care of it early. Don't wait till the last minute.
What happens if they don't turn it in?
They don't turn it in, you're not going to walk the stage, and your parents would not be very happy. Plus, we'll have to call your parents numerous times between now and then. So just take care of business and get it turned in.
Make sure you turn everything in. That's all from here. Back to the studio.
Scarborough's class has been working on a memorable project that they can keep for the rest of their lives. Let's send it over to see what they are adding to their senior scrapbooks.
Hi Cats, my name is Melinda here with Mr. Scarborough. So can you tell me more about this senior scrapbook?
Yeah, so the Senior Scrapbook is a project that's been going on for decades here at Calallen. Could not tell you the actual year, but it was definitely started by a previous teacher. It's just been kind of rolling every year since then, and so I picked it up, and I've been kind of putting my own little spin on it, but keeping it pretty much the same as it's always been. 20 different chapters, along with prologue, epilogue. They do stuff as like adding pictures, borders, etc. Throughout the scrapbook, and it's something that's done in the last quarter. So after everything that we've done, everything with curriculum stuff, we kind of pull everything together, and now it's just this one really long narrative of like, who are you, what interests do you have, what kind of memories do you have, and just kind of piecing it all together in this like nice little organized fashion.
Okay, what are your favorite things coming out of this?
So things I've seen in the past, one time I saw a pop-up chapter where someone actually built something where when they opened up that one chapter, it was a pop-up and it was like someone's dream house. That was really cool. Another thing I've seen was like someone did writing that went around in a circle, right? And then it like ended up in the very middle. So that was one of their chapters. Other things were like they put 2 chapters on one page, but they had a bunch of pictures and just lots of different colors that really showcased that person's unique personality. So that was really cool. Most people really enjoy doing the interview with their guardian parent or grandparent. So they usually will spend a day or two just kind of like asking questions of them, and they'll find out actually more about that person than they ever thought they would because it was part of a project. And they're like, oh, well, it's not just offhandedly we're doing something. I'm actually asking you about these things, and you're going deep into it and telling them about their own childhood and teenage years in high school.
Okay, well, that actually sounds really fun. That's all from us. Back to the studio.
We heard that Mr. Easton is about to have a baby. Congratulations to him. Let's send it over to him to see what all he has been doing.
Hey Cats, today I'm here at Mr. Easton. So Mr. Easton, I heard that this month you're having a baby. Mm-hmm. So can you tell me more about that and how excited you are?
Yeah, so we're scheduled to be due May 27th, but baby's measuring pretty big, so they're recommending that we try to get it out a week early. So May 20th is when the little baby Mars is expected to be due. It's actually going to have my wife's last name. That's sort of a family thing that we decided very, very early on, and so we're just both really excited, really thrilled. This morning, CTE department came out in full force and surprised me with a baby shower, which was really nice. Really appreciate it. I know that everybody at the Calallen family is going to really be excited to see who's going to be joining us, because we have no idea what the sex of the baby's going to be. So it's going to be our little surprise whenever it decides to come join us. So we're really excited. We're really happy. And May 16th, actually, next Friday, is going to be the last day that I'll be here at the school. I'm taking the last 2 weeks off. So if you need to sign my yearbook or want to come say congratulations or so, you'll have to do that before then. Unfortunately, I'm not going to see my seniors at graduation, but we're welcoming a new life into our world. So, hopefully that's okay. You'll just have to come see me before then. Okay.
Well, congratulations, and thank you so much. Back to the studio.
Midea spoke to some students about the EKG phlebotomy state exam. Let's send it over now.
Hey Cats, I'm Midea, and today I'm here with Joaquin. So Joaquin, I heard that you got certified for EKG and phlebotomy. Can you tell us what's happening tonight?
Yeah, so this year we took the EKG and phlebotomy state exam. It was a very rigorous process, and tonight is the pinning ceremony, and I'm very excited.
All right, that's it from me. Now back to the studio.
Senior textbooks are due with Mrs. Pat. Pay attention, all seniors. If you borrowed any textbooks you needed, turn them in ASAP. Let's take it over to Miss Pat to learn when the deadline is.
Hey Cats, I'm Zoe. I'm here with Miss Pat. So Miss Pat, we know that senior textbooks are due very soon. Can you tell me how you want the seniors to be turning those in?
Yes, seniors, especially this week, need to bring your textbooks to me. If it's checked out to you, it needs to come to me personally to check it in to make sure that is your checkbook and there's no damage to the book. If teachers are bringing in a class set, they need to put them on a cart, upside down, face down, and bring them to me like that.
Okay,
and
thank
you.
you.
If there's any questions about anybody that you might think you owe a book or something or have a book out, just come in and I can check the system.
Okay, thank you. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Mrs. Melvin's algebra classes have been extremely busy lately working on some Lego pieces. Let's take it over to her now.
Hey Cass, I'm here with Miss Melvin. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Lego project y'all are doing?
Sure. So we're doing a Lego STEM lab. We have Mr. Hernandez that came in from technology to come help us, and the kids are building robots that they're racing across the line to see how fast they can do it, and they're like redoing the robots every time they run them to see if they can get them faster with changing the legs or the speed or anything like that. And the only rule is they can't use any like wheels and stuff. So it's actually really cool, and the kids have been doing it the last 2 days.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just last night, our band had their first new marcher training night. This was the first of 3 where the incoming freshmen will learn about good posture, how to take their first steps, and how to march with the pride of our Wildcat band. Let's send it over to Mr. Valpertz for more information about these important trainings.
Good morning, Cats. I'm here with Mr. Valpertz. Mr. Valpertz, you're training new marchers. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, we start the process pretty early here. We're bringing up all of our new 8th graders and all the new people that are going to be marching this year. And we're starting with our fundamentals, marching and choreography and body control stuff. So it's a fun time for us to get started on our new adventure. We're going to be debuting our show tomorrow night, so everyone's excited about what's going to happen with Marching Band next year.
And sir, I heard it's your birthday. Can you have any plans for that too?
Yeah, today is my birthday. Thank you so much. Right, I got a new Cubs hat this morning, so I was happy to wear it for the interview. But yeah, we're just going to spend some time with the family, and thanks for that. It's going to be a great day.
That's amazing. Let's turn it back to the studio.
It is super great to hear that it's his birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dad. That new Cubs hat looks great on you.
We heard that there is a jazz band/steel band concert Monday night. Sounds like it was super fun time. Let's send it over to Maddie to get the rundown on that.
I'm here with Maddie. So I heard you had a concert on Monday night for a band. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, we did have a concert Monday night. It was our jazz band/steel band concert. It started out with the middle school jazz band. They had their couple tunes. They played really well. It was fantastic to see them. And then we did a combined tune with the middle school jazz band and high school jazz band, and then that was kind of the transition song into the high school jazz band. We killed it. We had a couple soloists, Nick Rossi, I was a soloist, Yondell. They played really well. And then after the jazz band part was over, then it was the steel band. We are playing our 4 tunes that we are playing this Saturday at the Steel Band Festival that we will be going to. We're super excited about that. But yeah, it was overall a really good concert, and I think we're going to continue it throughout the years.
That's awesome. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Now let's send it over to Addie for Wildcat Media after a quick break.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You want to live free?
This is how you Sonic.
Sonic, America's Drive-In. Cheer has officially started. Their first practice was last Saturday and went great. We are so excited for all of the girls. For more on that, go check out @Calallen Cheer on Instagram for more. That's all for media. Back to the anchors.
We're at the end and ready for some fun giveaways. If you don't know, Coach Lamb is retiring and getting rid of all of his freebies. If you know the answer, email CalallenTV@gmail.com. Let's send it back to Addie to see what today's trivia question is.
It's dead.
It was just...
For our first trivia question, what is the largest duster in the world? Once again, email CalallenTV@gmail.com for a chance to win. For our latest winner, we would like to congratulate Mrs. Cooley. We will send a crew down to your door for your prize. Let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Addie.
Now let's send it over to Emma with the rundown on sports after this short break.
Good morning, Calallen. Baseball has a game tomorrow and Friday. They play in El Campo at 6 o'clock against El Campo, and then they play Friday here at 6 o'clock against El Campo. Thank you. Now back to the studio.
Calallen Wildcat Sports is brought to you by Southern Charm Home Cooking. Our golf team just got back from state yesterday with a 10th place finish in the state of Texas. Congratulations to them. Let's send it over to Summer, who caught up with our boys to see how they did.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Kaden, Zane, and RJ. So I just got back from state for golf. How did that go?
It was a cool experience. We didn't get all the results we wanted, but it was really a fun place and a cool course to be at.
And what place did y'all end up in? Well, good job to y'all. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Baseball will have a game against El Campo tomorrow night, and then a Friday game here at against El Campo, and it will be live streamed here on Calallen TV, so be sure to tune in. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Emma.
Now it's time for your local weather forecast with Brandon right after this short break.
Hey guys, it's Miss Luby. I want to let you guys know that we are handing out your yearbooks at lunches, A, B, and C lunches this week. So please come and pick them up so we don't have to haul them around, and we're happy to get them to you.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast is brought to you by Bedtech Robinson Families. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I don't have a lot to say. Let's just get on to the weather. Looking at our current conditions here for today, 86 degrees, feeling like 95, almost still breaching that 100 heat index with partially cloudy to sunny skies with east-northeast winds coming at 16 miles per hour and 15% chances of rain. Looking at our regional Doppler radar here for today, good thing we are not being impacted by any rain whatsoever right now. That rain coming out of the Nueces County area, with our current alerts right now being a rip current statement throughout the coastal waters. If you did notice though last night, you could have heard a little bit of thunder coming out throughout the area, so make sure you guys are watching out for that for today and tonight. Hopefully the thunderstorms are hopefully they start to die down here a little bit. But one thing that's not dying down though is that humidity. That humidity is still almost breaching that 100 heat index, with maximum temperatures coming up to 90 to 95, and those maximum heat indexes coming up to 100 to 105 degrees. So make sure, like I always say, take frequent rest breaks, stay hydrated, know the signs of heat illnesses, and never ever leave anybody in the car alone. Looking at our 2 through 10 here for today, at 2 p.m. is going to be dying down to 83 degrees, feeling like 88 with 13 east-northeast winds coming at 15% chances of rain. At 6 p.m., 83 degrees, feeling like 88 again with 14 east winds. And at 10 p.m., 78 degrees, feeling like 83 degrees with 11 east-northeast winds. Looking at our 3-day outlook here for today, bring your umbrellas, folks, tomorrow, because it's going to be thundering and raining. 82 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. Though on Friday, clearing up with sunny skies, 87 degrees with 15% chance of rain. And on Saturday, 85 degrees with sunny skies across the board. Though, looking at our important dates here for today, Senior Awards Nights, May 14th, 7 days away, just a week for you seniors. Seniors last day, May 19th, 12 days away. Seniors graduation, May 22nd, 15 days. Memorial Day, May 26th, 19 days. And the last day of the 2024 to 2025 school year, May 29th, 22 days away. And with that, let's take it back to our anchors.
Thank you, Brandon.
And also, we would like to wish a very happy birthday to my dad, Mr. Belforts. And now that's all of your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, did you hear that I got fired from my job at the calendar factory?
Why did you get fired?
Because I took a couple days off.
Wow.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for our latest updates. Also subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And as always, stay classy, Calallen.